Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another amazing episode brought to you by Games Glitches. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at all currently available weapons in the world of Wildlands beta. Right now, we're located, well, I have finished the entire map, and I have collected every available weapon, as you guys can see here. We're going to start from the basic weapons that you have, such as the MP5 and P416, the two weapons that you start. You could also pick up, we're not gonna consider those weapons that you can pick up off the NPCs, but because those weapons can be gained in many different ways, but we're purely going to talk about the unlockable weapons through missions, quests, and so on. Now, let's take a look at the weapons right here. The first weapons that you start would be MP5 and P416. If you double click on the weapon, you could customize different parts. Right here, I already unlocked many parts, and as you guys could see, right here on the right hand side, different parts do different things. For example, this one increases accuracy, reduces handling, and this is increases handling but reduces accuracy. It's depending on what kind of a game you want to play. Also right here, ladies and gentlemen, you could see there's a variety of scopes that you can be unlocking throughout the progression of the game. We're just gonna go literally through every weapon what is available. Right here I have an underbarrel that is unlocked for this weapon that increases handling but reduces accuracy slightly. Right here then we have a laser pointer, different laser pointers that you can gain throughout the progression of the game. The different barrels that you could attach to it, different muzzles. Please note that you need the suppressor to, well, be silent. Right here you have a noise reduction on the right hand side. That means how far your noise will travel. So the more that bar is filled up, the less likely they're going to hear you. Plus, please note that there are amazing amount of number of paint resets within the world of Wildlands. I'm actually quite surprised and pleased, and in case you guys are wondering if I am going to be getting this game and play it as I did Wildlands, yes I am. I mean, this is the Division. Yes I am, because Wildlands is actually something I'm really interested in, since it's something that I thought Division would be, but it did not end up being that. Now, let's take a look at Assault Rifle P416 right here. Right now, this more rifle is the one of the two weapons that you basically start with. Again, you can customize the crap out of these weapons. In many cases, if you unlock a one scope for one, it could unlock it for the other. But as you guys could see here, the weapons are actually differently. Like these, I didn't do any attachments on these weapons, and as you guys could see, we're even using different types of attachments. So if you find an attachment, it doesn't mean it would attach to all of them. For example, this gun has an attachment, a grenade launcher. But if we take a look back at our first one, right here, it does not have a grenade launcher. If you're in case wondering how I obtained a grenade launcher, under skills, if you look, you would actually have the grenade launcher ability. It kind of attaches itself to the weapon. By simply aiming and clicking B, you could switch between the grenade launcher and, well, basically regular rounds. The next on our list is the sniper rifle M4A5 and MG121. M40A5 will be the first sniper rifle that you will obtain in the game through a mission after you complete them. Light machine gun you could just simply find by uncovering the locations of the weapons. It's actually quite nice to find, but we will get to the sniper rifle. This sniper rifle, it will be the first one that you obtain, as I mentioned earlier. It's very nice. You could attach a suppressor to it, but please note it doesn't fire that fast. And on top of that, the bullet drop is quite heavy on it. If we switch simply to the first person, as you guys can see, the bullet drop happens really, really quickly. And there we go. The bullet just simply drops. Now, let's take a look at our light machine gun. MG121 right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually one of the my most favorite because you get it quite early. You could get it quite early on, and on top of that, it could hold a buttload of rounds. Now, if we just take a look at the amazing parts on the weapon, I just love this design. The way they did it is just beautiful. Like, this is one of my most favorite guns in this game. Yes, you can't attach a silencer to it, but it's extremely efficient. As you guys could see here, it looks quite amazing. I gotta give them credit. This is probably the weapons that they were meant for the Division. Haha, I joke. But in case, but this weapon is very, very nice. You know, as you guys could see here, it gives you the spray window, and it's actually quite amazing. It sounds quite great. You can reload it quite quickly, you know, and it has a buttload of rounds. So if you get your hands on this, I will have a separate video how to gain each weapon individually quickly, you know. But this is purely going to be a weapon demonstration video. Now let's move on to the next set of weapons. Now, the next one we got super short boy shotgun. This weapon is quite nice, but it is extremely noisy. This so you guys could see the way it looks. It's actually more noisy than I was hoping. Plus, the splash is quite big on it. You have to get really close to your target to shoot them. You know, I mean, I guess it has its own uses. If you know, depending on the game style that you like, it might definitely work for you. Now, the next weapon on our list, and please note that this weapon is also moddable, but unfortunately, you cannot put silencer on it. You know, you could put an underbarrel and a barrel and a stock on it because it's kind of short. Now, the next weapon we have is one of my early favorites. This is where it gets amazing. The HTI sniper rifle. Mwah. I gotta give him hand credit. This shit looks amazing. But when we get to the MSR and the TAR-21, those are completely my top favorite guns. For example, the MSR and TAR-21, I've loved them personally, but this was when I really started falling in love with the sniper rifles within this game. Aside from having a good amount of, you know, customization, this compared to the first sniper rifle that you acquire, in many cases, it does not function better than the first rifle that you acquired, the M4A5. Because, for example, it has, as you guys could see here, the green is the change, and the red is change in better if you equip it, and red is the change in what. Even though it does more damage, the handling on the HTI rifle is a lot worse. And on top of that, the firing rate is also on its lower. But this rifle fucking looks amazing. And on top of that, it sounds fucking beautiful. The next set of weapon is going to be the sniper rifle MSR and assault rifle TAR-21. Both of these weapons look again quite beautiful. I gotta give the art team credit. You guys did a fucking amazing job, especially the modular sniper rifle caliber 338. Like, the little minuscule detail and effort that they put into this is quite amazing. Now, let's take a look at these two amazing weapons. First, we'll take a look at the sniper rifle. This sniper rifle is very, very nice. Compared to the other sniper rifle, it actually has a much higher penetration rate and a good, decent, high damage and a very good accuracy. And a very decent firing. Compared to this one, which has a very low firing, this one has a decent firing rate, but has a lower damage and a lower penetration and lower range, even though it has very nice handling. The first rifle, M4A5, will last you for quite some time because it's actually quite nice. To me personally, I prefer the looks. I love the eye candy. So this is why I go with this weapon right here. Plus, the way you can modify it is just beautiful. You could modify every aspect of this weapon just almost like in real life. I gotta give them complete credit. They did an astonishing job. Now let's see this baby purr. Now right here again, you could either have over the shoulder sniping, or you could actually switch to a scope. It's a very, very, very amazingly beautiful looking rifle. Now, let's take a look at the next one. The next one, we have the assault rifle, TAR-21. Again, the amazing customization that went into this weapon. This weapon is quite nice because unlike several other boss weapons, this one can have a nice little silencer attached to it. Plus, it looks really, really tactical. I guess again, I'm going for the eye candy, like the way that these weapons look. The reload time on it is also very nice, but I wish the clip was slightly bigger. I'm sure once I unlock the clip, it will increase in size. Now let's take a look at the next weapons. The next two weapons we're gonna take a look at is her AK-47 and his AK-47 that you get from the first boss, but there's two, that you need to kill for that mission. In any case, let's get on with it. Yes, you get two assault rifles. Both of them are AKs, but both of them function differently. Please note, boss weapons cannot be modified, and they look quite amazing. As you can see here, this weapon says on one side says El Polito. I guess it's she wrote it or he wrote it, which is quite nice. The problem with these weapons is you cannot modify them. Please note, again, you cannot modify currently the boss weapons. Right here, this is his AK-47, very, very, very manly. The only problem with this is that you cannot color them or attach a silencer. I love how he carved her into his handle. The amount of detail that went into the work is quite amazing. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. You could actually see the detail. It's beautifully done. Now, let's give this weapon a few rounds. We're gonna start with her AK-47. Oh, you just sound like the gangster from 1960s. You're just rolling in. There's a whole abolition of alcohol, and I'm just joking. In any case, it's really, really nice. Right here, this is his AK-47. Again, as you guys could see at the bottom, you cannot attach a silencer to it. But you could definitely change it from semi to auto. And again, you can kind of zoom in. Up, out of ammo, testing ground for nuts. Give me more ammo. Thank you. But though another problem with this weapon, the recoil on it is quite redunculous, and because you can't mod it, you can't really change anything about it. So this is, unless they change it internally in the code, this is how this weapon is going to be. But it is not nice nonetheless. I really enjoy the sounds within this game. They really got the sound details quite right. You know, even with her weapon, the Pink Vengeance, they did a really nice job. But because you can't mod these weapons, some of them come with amazing things. Like, for example, this AK got 80 rounds in it, but no scope. You know, you got the iron sights, but no scope. The next, we're gonna take a look at Assault Rifle M4A1 Tactical, another weapon that you will obtain from the boss. Again, please note, you cannot mod these weapons whatsoever. But nonetheless, even the water in this rain looks mad epic. Look at my forehead, look at that shit shine. But in any case, this weapon you can actually attach and remove a suppressor, because this is how this weapon came. In case you're wondering if you can mod it, no, you can. These weapons automatically come if you can with what you can attach to them. Oh, we're gonna just grab more ammo quickly. Oh, there we go. Right here we have the semi, and as you guys could see, there is no way to change it into automatic mode. All you can do is semi. Of course, you can, if you zoom in, you can definitely also change the type of the scope you have. For example, if I would click B, I will have either the circle or no circle. But at least they allow you to attach a silencer to this weapon, though it does kinda suck that it is a semi. But it looks nonetheless. Now, the next on our list, we got ourselves a pistol. Also, another one that you get from Santa Blanca Scorpion. You know, very nice. Unfortunately, you cannot mod it. You know, this very nice compact machine gun right over here. It sounds really nice. You know, unfortunately, it is always in the auto mode, and it is very much like spray and pray. It looks really amazing. I really enjoy the way that weapons look in this game. Now, the last but not least, we're gonna take a look at P45T, another handgun that they have, as you guys can see, because this is a regular handgun that you could either get from a mission, or, well, this one you start with, but handguns that you get from missions, not the bosses, seem to be all to be able to be modified. Right here, we got our magazine, different rail. As you guys can see, I unlocked a laser dot right here for the scope. It attaches it fucking beautifully. You know, there's also a muzzle at different barrels depending on what I want to do, but you know, I kind of like the fact that there is a suppressor. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, you could see the red dot sniper, which is quite fucking nice, honestly. Like, it gives you the red dot. You know, I gotta give them credit. The art team does an amazing job. You can remove the suppressor, you know, and definitely like shoot. But unfortunately, this pistol only comes in the automatic mode. Look at me, baby. Look at me. No? Alright, fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this nice little video on the Wildlands beta weapons. This is all currently weapons that I managed to get my hands on, because honestly, no more available till the release. You know, once that comes out, I will definitely keep up to date with this game, because I am actually quite enjoying this game, because I love this whole tactical thing and playing with friends in co-op and strategizing, rather than just kind of running in as a chicken without a head. But that's a whole different story. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it, guys, if you would click like. Really helps the channel grow. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, because I'm going to be making quite a lot of Wildland videos. Please note that I'm not stopping my Division videos or my For Honor or Arc, because I just also want to pick up on Wildlands. This game looks quite amazing and has enormous amount of potential. I just pray to God Ubisoft doesn't fuck this up like they do with everything else, but probably will. You know what? Let's keep our fingers crossed that they won't. Thank you all again, and have a wonderful day in a world of Wildlands.